Good evening. Okay, we're going to do lesson number 4, rounding whole numbers. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a little hill kind of thing. Kind of looks like a roller coaster. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, as you see, there's nothing in the exact middle of it, and I did that on purpose. Okay, I'm going to put a line there and a line there. Oh, sorry for my lack of artistic abilities tonight. Okay, and then from here to here, it's a little bit better. Color it in. If the number is from 1 to 4, it stays the same. If it's from 5 to 9, round up. Okay, so I'm going to give you some rules for how we use this, okay, for rounding. So first, or we'll say steps, number 1. I'm going to put an example here. Say 342. Say it says round to nearest 10. Okay, so step 1, you are going to circle the number you are rounding to. Okay, so it says round to the nearest 10, so I'm going to circle the 4 because that's in the 10 spot. Step number 2, underline the digit to the right. So I'm going to underline the 2 because that is the digit to the right. Okay. Step 3, use the chart for the underline number. Okay, so I'm using the chart for the underlined number. The underlined number is 2. So when I look at my chart, here's 2, and that means stays the same. Okay, so that means my circled number stays the same. Your circled number does what the chart says. Okay, so it says stays the same. So I'm running out of space, so just so you can all see it on one page. Everything after the circled number becomes a 0. Okay, everything before, I hate to do it on another page, but I think I'm going to have to. So that was number 5 or 4. So everything before the circle number stays the same. The circled number is the only one, I should say number, that should change. And then the last part of number 5 is the digit to the right of the circle become 0. Okay, remember you can pause this and rewind it if I'm going too fast. So these are kind of the notes or the keys of how you can be successful when rounding any place value. Okay, now there are a few, excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. There are a few exceptions to the rule, and I can show you those definitely in class. But I'm going to flip back here. It says your circle number does what the chart says. So that's a, so let's see. The chart for the, use the chart for the underlined number. So the chart, my underlined number is a 2. So then it says your circle number does what the chart says. So the chart says stay the same. So as I saw in number 5, everything before the circle stays the same. So I'm going to put a 3. Then it says, I'm sorry, trying to flip and let you see. The circle number is the only number that should change, okay? So, because the chart says stays the same, so it's a 4. And then everything after the circle becomes a 0. So I'm going to put a 0. So when I'm rounding to the nearest 10, my answer is 340, okay? This is a pretty simple and easy way to do it. There's lots of different strategies and methods that are out there that you can use. If you figure out or think of a different method to use that helps you, please bring it to class to share. Maybe that will help another classmate. I am going to give a few practice problems for you to practice on and come to class tomorrow with them. So round to the nearest, we'll say 100. We'll say 7,484. I'm gonna give you that one. 8,255 and 2,612. So I want you to round those 3 numbers each to the nearest 100. And here I'll do number 2. Round to the nearest, I'll say 1,000. $12,562, 22,255, $232. And we'll say 88,912. And I'm going to give you a bonus. This one I want you to round to the nearest, we'll say the nearest 1,000. $89,999. I want to see what you get. Okay, come with any questions, please. Remember, open house is tomorrow night at 5:30.